Hey guys, so today we're going to talk about, is doubt living in your mind rent free? Because doubt can slow you down. And we're just going to jump right into this topic because a lot of us deal with doubt. A lot of us deal with it, even though we don't want to deal with it. But on a day to day basis, a lot of us deal with doubt. And we have to come to the realization that we can't just ignore doubt. We actually got to look forward to it because it's actually an indicator that you're doing something correct. Because what it really is that it's asking you, are you qualified to do what you're trying to do? Or do you believe that you can do what you're trying to do? It may or may not be a bad thing, right? It depends on how you look at it. But I want to talk about just how doubt can be a squatter in your mind, living rent free. And you always need to use things for the best, because everything works out for those that believe in God, right? Everything always works out for you. If you're a believer, it works out for you. So you must look at doubt as it's just an indicator coming in. It's like the check engine light that comes on. It's a warning. Me personally, I look at doubt as a good thing, because it's coming to test your faith. It's coming to see if you truly believe in what God has promised you. And because if you don't, doubt will expose it. And when doubt exposes it, it's either you win the battle or you're not fit for it, right? And that's my take on it. I look at it, if you're like a pilot on a plane, or if you're somebody that first time flying and you're like, man, I don't know if I can fly this plane. And that's a legitimate question. I don't know if I can fly it. And people will ask this after they did the training, they did all of the sessions, and then when they actually get in the plane to fly it, that's when doubt comes. Okay. But here's the thing. You can look at it like, okay, do you believe that you can fly this plane? When doubt actually come in your mind, this is the opportunity where you can combat doubt with a positive thought. Like, no, yes, it gives you more confidence. It's just an indicator to affirm yourself. And that's what I believe. I believe that it's here to affirm, like you have to speak things into existence. So it's one of those things where you just have to speak it like, yes, I do believe I can fly this plane and I'm going to land it safely. It's just the power of the words, and on the other side, if it's living in your mind rent free and it's trying to take your energy, because doubt can be draining if you allow it to be. If you allow doubt to be draining, it's going to take all your energy away from you. You're going to literally feel like you're stung by a poisonous snake and you can't move. You're going to feel paralyzed. And that's the opposite side of how I look at doubt, right? Because a lot of us goes through this. We'll sit there with a good idea, and then, doubt will come. Doubt will come, and we will sit on that couch just pondering all the bad things that can happen, instead of looking at the good things that's possible, that you can overcome this, that you can grow. We look at the negative. Why is it so easy for us to look at the negative things? Why? We have to ask ourselves these questions. Why is it so easy for me to think the worst of a situation that I've never been through than to really think positive and focus on that positivity, right? Because you have to understand how you grew up. It was the atmosphere. If you grew up in a more so negative atmosphere, like, you probably grew up maybe humble beginnings, and you're carrying your family baggage, and you probably went through some breakups and things just didn't work out for you in life, and you're carrying that on year by year. That's actually, they was doing a study where like a gazelle will run from a lion, and if it gets away 15 minutes later, it's out of that fight or flight state. Human beings, we're the only creature on this earth that can actually bring that same feeling up by remembrance and actually living in it. So your mind doesn't know that it's a different day because your mind is just feeding information to your body saying like, yo, we're in the same predicament every day, and it puts your body in, actually it puts you in a stress mode. So this is why you may just feel stressed out of nowhere, and nothing could be stressing you, but your body has gotten so used to being stressed and worked up and worn out that now it's that's all it knows. That's all it knows. So when you try to shift it, it kind of pulls you back even more because you built this muscle that doubt has a place in your mind and is living there for free. So that's the other way of seeing doubt, and it can be, I mean, it could be pull, it could take all your dreams away. So many people have great ideas, but they're not doing anything about it. They're literally just standing in doubt. They're paralyzed. They say, yeah, I'm gonna get to it, I'm gonna get to it, I'm gonna get to it, and they can have all free time, all out, and then if they're not getting to it, you may say, well, I'm a little busy, but we all have time for what we want. Instead of sitting on a couch not doing nothing, go do the thing that you said that you was going to do. It's actually, you got to be productive. And you know when doubt runs your life, when you don't have no activities, you don't have no action going on in your life, you're just stuck and complaining about everything, where you have this whole world. The world is so much, it's so much options out here, guys, that you can take advantage of, and we need what you have. But nobody would know you if you never actually get up and go do the thing. We're so scared to fail. And I'm like, this is how America and different countries in this world was built. It was built off people that was fearless and they just did it. Even if doubt came in, everybody experienced doubt. It's normal. It's normal, right? Because, well, I should say it's not normal. But in the society that we're in, it is normal. It is normal. But the thing that can make you stand out is not paying attention to it. Meaning, what I mean by that is put on something positive, take action. When doubt comes, it's only coming for a moment, but you have the choice if you want to sit there and entertain doubt. Okay. Now, once you start entertaining doubt, that's a different story. You're already rolling down a hill, and it's hard for you to move. It's hard for you to get motivated. And here's the thing about motivation as well. You need to be determined to get something done and not depending on motivation, because motivation is just a feeling. It comes and goes. What about the days when you don't feel like getting up and actually going after your dreams and your goals? What about those days, right? So if you don't have no motivation, you're just going to sleep in a bed, sleep in late, not do anything that's connected to your purpose, and you're going to feel like you're stuck. That's when depression comes, that's when anxiety comes, that's where all the things that you don't want to happen begins to happen, because you're not operating in your purpose, right? You're spending too much time with doubt. Whenever doubt comes in, it's an indicator that you're probably doing something right 99% of the time. Okay, because when a lot of us was out just going to party, you're never doubting. You're like, sure, let's go, I'm ready to go. But when it's something pertaining to your future, you're like, but what if this don't happen, or what if that don't happen? Well, you're never going to know unless you try it. You're never going to know unless you're never going to really know if you like something unless you try it. I guarantee you, when you begin to if you allow doubt to come, and not try to ignore it because it's going to come back up, but when you're like, no, I believe in myself more than this doubt, and begin to take action, that's when things will fall into place. Nothing will fall into place until you make a decision that I believe more in me than doubt. You have to change, because you can believe in something and it could be doubt. You could believe more in doubt than more in yourself. So you must make a decision. You must choose to actually who you want to be. You have to ask yourself, who do I want to be? And what outcome am I looking for? Here's the thing. Doubt is a distraction. Okay? And doubt loves when you operate in comparison. When you're comparing when you're comparing yourself to someone else's story, someone else's journey, that's when you feel stuck because you're like, I should be more successful. I should be successful like that person, but you don't want to do what that person did because you can have a better idea because you're not going to, just because you see success on somebody, don't mean you will be happy and joyful as that person. Why? Because that success is catered to that exact person, that identity. And if you're stuck in the old identity, believing in doubt and not trusting yourself, you're never going to get to your goal. And you're going to be 5 years, 10 years down the line looking back like, man, I should have just did this or I should have just did that. You can save yourself the trouble by actually operating in your purpose now, by actually communicating with yourself and saying, you know what? I can do this. I can grow. I can thrive. And anything I put my mind to, I actually can do. I remember, man, I literally lost great opportunities because I doubted. I didn't believe in myself enough. How many of us are doubting and we're missing out on great opportunities that can shift our whole life because of one moment? Because one moment of a little doubt, we get comfortable with it. Where that one moment can change the rest of your life, the trajectory of your life, if you actually take action and move towards that goal that you're looking for. Doubt weakens you, your morals, your values. You don't want to be that person just moping around and looking sad, always looking to the ground because you allow doubt to take over your life. I challenge you to take charge of your life. You have that right. You have that ability to take it. Nobody's going to feel sorry for you. I'm just sharing that with you now. You got your parents, even your siblings. They probably not going to feel sorry for you because they understand that you have the capability to actually overcome what you're going through right now, but you want to focus on doubt. Now, I want to tell you that faith evicts doubt out of your mind. When you operate in faith, when you just take action on something, you believe in yourself, that's faith in action. And if you want to get rid of doubt, if you feel like, man, this doubt, it's been on the back of me for years. If you begin to operate with the principle of faith, doubt has to leave because now you believe more in faith than doubt. You choose yourself over doubt. You choose to take the action instead of being stuck. You choose. Everything is a choice. If you look at your life where you are now, it's a choice. The choices that you have made has led you to this point in time. Now you can look back at this time. Some of you may say, well, I look back, I'm doing very well now. Yes, but it's a lot of you right now. You're looking at your life. You're like, this is not where I want it to be. And faith is the answer to doubt. Whenever you want to get out of doubt, you need to find a promise, God's promise, and actually operate in that promise. Speak that promise every day until you feel like the doubt has been broken off of you. So you have to begin to focus. You have to put your focus on what's working and not what's not working. Okay. It's okay. Like, okay, to solve a problem, this is not working, and you implement something else. But for you to just say, well, I tried and that's it. Oh my gosh. You are able to do all that you put your mind to. You need to put up some mental boundaries when it comes to doubt. You need to begin to write out what to do when you feel doubt is creeping up. Because you have you have the power to change your situation right now. Only if you will actually let go of doubt. You're holding on to it. Matter of fact, some of you are keeping doubt hostage. Doubt is your hostage, okay? Doubt is in prison in your mind. And you need to let it go. If it comes in, you need to release it. You need to speak life into the situation and not doubt. You have to be the one to take action. You have to be the one to shift your situation. And if it's doubt stopping you, if you're watching this podcast right now, you have the ability to change your situation by creating an atmosphere of faith. Like, you need to believe in yourself so much. Some people say you need to be delusional. Some people say you need to be delusional. Like, no, I believe I can do all things. If I can fly, I believe I can fly. Okay? I believe that I can, everything that I do prospers. You need to believe in that more than the doubt that's trying to hold you back. Because every time you listen to doubt and you stay stuck, in the future, you look back like, I should have just did it. So if this will help, you actually need to tap into the future self and see what your future self will say to you when doubt comes. And I guarantee you, your future self will say, you need to just do it because I don't want to deal with it then. If you're able to handle something now, why not? Handle what you need to handle now so your future self can get things done, so life can become more simpler. Don't allow doubt to rule your life. You have authority. You can do it. I'm rooting you on. Don't allow it. Don't allow doubt to rule your life. You are brilliant, but you need to put your focus on faith. You need to put your focus on the things that you're good at. You need to take more action. And when you take more action, that's when things will begin to manifest in your life and you will operate in your abundance and your birthright. And that's how you get the kingdom to be made manifest in your life. Until next time, guys. Peace.